Wagwan people. Hold on one sec. Yeah, just gonna be smoking that football won. España. España are the world campeones, bruv. Best believe that. Argentina with a head's gone. It is what it is. Paredes should have been sent off. Enzo Fernandez was sent off. The fucking cunt. Some was saying Rodri should have been sent off, but you know, to be perfectly honest, I didn't see much of the first half. I was making dinner, but it is what it is. It is what it is, bruv. But either way, hope you're enjoying uh, your Sunday evening slash morning or even afternoon, wherever you are at in the world. Hope you had a great weekend. Basically, chilling, and now watching me live and directing in full effect, baby. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what to do, people. Like, subscribe, and share the content. Hit the notification bell so you will never, ever, ever miss when I go live and directing in full effect, baby, or when I upload the next video. Best believe that. Yes, I've got to address a couple of things. Didn't do the match reaction for England Argentina. I was mash up, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? The England France game, I couldn't give a shit, to be honest. But we'll get to that. We'll talk about that. And yeah, might mention a few things about the ass now that the World Cup is officially over. And got to go back onto the clean eating and all that shit again. But I'm cool with that. It is what it is, more exercise. And I'm going to have a busy summer, bruv. One way or the other. Do you know what I'm saying? So we've got to do what we got to do, people. It is what it is. Life's tough enough for you to just stay down, just feel sorry for yourself, or just like be like, nah. No, you just got to rise up, stand tall. Do you know what I'm saying? It's exactly what Spain did tonight. Do you know what I mean? That is exactly what Spain did. See, what Spain did, they absolutely fucking dominated. Yes, it wasn't a great game. It wasn't a great final. Only one goal after extra time. Well, I was going to say similar to when Spain won it the first time. But it wasn't that far away from it. You know, minus the kung fu kick, but there were punches right at the end. Paredes, bruv. He got sent off in the end, the cunt, didn't he? Fuck, you know. Fuck, you know. But look, the game's the game. Gianni Infantino, or who I call infant or infantile, in it. Yeah. Wearing trainers, fully suited and booted, apart from the trainers, bruv, the sneakers, as you North Americans and Americans call it, yeah? Which is, I'm cool with that. But come on, man. Donald Trump is a certified dickhead, but we knew this already. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. And yeah, football won. Football won. What this tournament, before I get into how brilliant Spain were, especially in the second half, mainly in the second half, parts of extra time as well. But yeah, this World Cup has exposed that P and P can't get you over the line. Now, Argentina do have tech in terms of Leo Messi, GOAT level. And either way, in my mind, it's cemented. You know, you could debate, argue if you will. I don't. When it comes to Leo Messi and Diego Maradona. But one thing's for damn sure, they're definitely 1 and 2. Leo Messi doing what he did at 39. If he scored them couple of pens, I think he would have been a top scorer of the tournament, but it is what it is. He was crying at the end. He knew it's coming to an end. The fans know it's coming to an end. I know it's coming to an end. It is what it is, right? He's had a great career. Over 20 years, bruv, for club and country. What is it? A Copa America? 3 World Cup finals, by the way. 1-1. Cristiano has not been in a single World Cup final, bruv. Let that sink in, yeah? Cristiano Ronaldo, CRY7, has not been in a single World Cup final. Oh, but he's been in 2 Euros finals and won one. Yeah, and he only played 20 minutes of the one that he won in France, Stade Denis, Stade de France, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? In Paris. Do you know what I'm saying? So, the game's the game, people. It is what it fucking is, right? You know, and yeah, Julian Alvarez, good player. McAllister, he's pretty good as well, but they have plenty of PMP, and the PMP that Spain have, there's not that many, bruv. Not that many. Do you know what I'm saying? Mikel Merino. Arteta 2.0, bruv, is a world champion. Super Mendy. Hardly played all tournament, bruv. World champion. David Raya. World class. We're all hearing, yeah? Not played a single minute of this fucking tournament. And he's a world champion. Look. Can't knock it, man. Can't knock it. But in about 6 weeks' time, I think it's technically 5 weeks, but just over a month's time, the season starts back once again for the Renegade Master. Default damager, power to the people with the ill behaviour. And Argentina definitely showed some ill behaviour. On another day, bruv, Spain would have won that 4 or 5-0. I'm going to be real. Let's be honest, right? How the flying fuck can you turn up or try and even remotely turn up to a World Cup final and not have a single shot, never mind on target, not have a single shot for over 100 minutes, bruv? That's over an hour and a half, yeah? You had 2 shots in 2 hours, bruv. 2 shots in 2 hours. Come on, man. Come the fuck on, man. Like, what are we doing here? You can never win a game of football like that. You can never do that shit. But Arteta will be watching that shit wherever he's at. And first things first, he'll be partying. And fair play. Won the league. Seen his national team be world champions back once again. The game's the game, people. And he'll probably dig his heels in and try and play Arteta ball 2.0 stinkier than ever before, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? But if he does that, his time will be limited here because he has to keep winning. He can't go back like Deontay Wilder, bruv. Once you reach a certain point in your career, you can't go back. You know, your loyal disciples, followers, supporters, they can't protect you no more. They can't defend you no more like that. Even after winning a league title, it is what it is. But yeah, before I forget, I'm gonna go into the last 2 England games that we played at this tournament. We'll start with Argentina. First few minutes, it was feisty, very feisty, but we knew that anyway. Tommy Toots coming out with, oh, it's just another game, mate. If that was England, Germany, if that was England, Scotland, you wouldn't be saying that shit because, you know, like in Europe, anyone within football that knows, innit? But England, Argentina is different fucking gravy, bro. Different fucking gravy. First half was a much of a muchness, where chances there, chances and all of that shit. Madueke weren't starting, aka the brave little toaster. Noddy with his clown shoes and clown car, still living in Lego La La Land. £52 million plus down the drain. Yeah. And it took Zlatan Ibrahimovic, man like Zlatan, bruv, to cuss him out and make the whole world realise just how shit he is, bruv. I don't even think he played in the last game, bruv. Tony started, Ivan Tony started, Ebrieza started. You know what I mean? Declan Rice, Bukayo Saka got his hat trick. It is what it is. But anyway, there wasn't really too much to say about it in the first half. Like, as far as I can remember, anyway, there was a really good chance that we had. Harry Kane, he wasn't as impactful as Leo Messi, even though we kept him quiet throughout the whole game. But I'd say more so in the first half. But yeah, Jude Bellingham just not. They're trying to wind him up. Easy target is what it is. Then second half, because I think the first half we were poor. You know, we just weren't moving the ball about like we should have done. You could see the nerves and all that shit. You could feel that vibe. And then Morgan Rogers, who ironically is going to Chelsea now, pretty much, because we won't pay the money, or we actually do have them PSR problems, and not selling players has come to bit us in the ass big time, Brett. So that's where we're at, people. That is exactly where we're at. Anyway, on the right, Morgan Rogers puts in a textbook ball. Anthony Gordon finishes it. Okay, cool. Okay, fucking cool. And then we just fucking sit back. We park the bus. Primetime Arteta in that. All you English fans that aren't Arsenal fans, especially of Premier League clubs, Chelsea, Man United, Liverpool, City, Villa, Forest, whoever you support, yeah, in the Premier League, doesn't matter. All complaining about how we won the league for the most part, yeah. Not all, but most of you, yeah. And when it comes to style of play, I hear it, bruv. But then you look at England, pretty much defending the same way, pretty much playing the same way. Just with better players across the park, especially in the midfield and up front, the forward line, outside of the brave little toaster Madueke and bish bash bosh bang average Anthony Gordon, bruv. The only world-class player we have is Kane. The only world-class player that Argentina have is Leo Messi. And in the end, he turned up. 2 assists. The first one, that fucking cunt Enzo Fernandez, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Slaps one in. No one closing him down, by the way. I still remember that shit. Barely, but I still remember that shit. Pissed me off. And then you would think that we would up the tempo, up the ante. You know, I don't remember seeing any of this. No arm waves and all that bullshit. Funny what pressure can do to you. It's funny when you play up against a proper team, you don't quite have it. You're not all that. And Graham Souness called out Elliot Anderson and Declan Rice. I'd say that's a point. But I've been saying Declan Rice is limited. He's a number 4. He's an old school, no-nonsense DM, bruv. Starting out as centre-back. It is what it is. Elliot Anderson's bang average, let's be real. And he got exposed at this level. 116 mil, get fucked, bro. City, yeah. Even if he does well for you, like he's never going to do that well to justify that price tag. Morgan Rogers has got more chance of that. So, whatever, innit? Like, what can you do? And basically, damn near right at the death, Messi puts a ball in with his right foot. Oh, but we were robbed. Robbed! Do you know what I'm saying? And Lautaro Martinez, of all people, puts his noggin on it. 2-1. Wins the game, bruv. Fuck around and find out. Now we're playing in the loser playoff, which shouldn't really be there. I didn't even see, but even in the highlights, whatever, didn't watch the extended ones. Like, apparently, England players were jumping up and down, celebrating, getting their bronze losers medals, bruv. This ain't the Olympics. This ain't the Olympics, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It's not the taking part that counts. We brought Tommy Tukes in to win, and he's looking right here, right now, Fatboy Slim settings, right? A German Southgate. We wanted Southgate out for that bullshit. Do you know what I'm saying? He should have walked, and we give the job to Eddie Howe, because for me personally, Eddie Howe, the longer he stays at Newcastle, unless they reinvest seriously in this summer, which I don't think they will. They'll probably be there or thereabouts the same, if not worse, battling relegation, but I think they'll have enough to stay up. That's how I see it. And yeah, man. It looks like he'll still be staying on. We know Tommy Tukes is staying on until Euro 2028, which I think is a travesty, because if he fucking dares brings Madueke, whether he's still at Arsenal or not, I fucking hope he's not. Gordon as well. If Jared Bowen is still playing at a reasonably high level, let's say West Ham get promoted this time next year, so next summer basically, if West Ham get promoted back to the Premier League and he has a wicked ass season, West Ham end up mid-table, whatever, I want to see Jared Bowen on the plane if he's been a major contributor. Cole Palmer, Phil Foden, Ethan, Max Dowman. We got options, bro. Eberezer will probably be there again, but I need to see him like fucking. I need to see him turn up a lot more for Arsenal and deliver, because man like Gibraltar guard needs to get out of this fucking football club, strip the captain's armband off and give it to Declan Rice. I think he's the best option. And then you have Gabriel Magalhaes as vice captain. That's the way I see it, bro. Speaking of which, I will address this. Big up Gabriel Jesus 58. Brother, it's down to compensating the high wages we pay to players like Havertz, Jesus and Odegaard, etc. We collected 700 mil from last year. It has to be this as a reason. How can't we splash the money, the moolah? Yeah, because we don't sell well, bruv. I put it in DJ B's chat earlier while he was doing the watch along. Big up to him. Big up to Gianni each and every single time. Norms and Matt or Matty. Either way, Southern Gooner. Make sure you like and subscribe to them boys, innit? Real ones. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. For me, for me, like the way I see it, Andrea Berta needs to fix up. No mafioso bad boy Berta right here, right now. The time is now for you to deliver. Word to Maloko, innit? It's time for your ass to fucking deliver. Working alongside Michele, because we brought him in for a fucking reason, and Alonso that we got from Granada. Get Arteta off them transfers, bruv. Get him away from that cartel, bruv. That cartel board, the rest of them need to fuck off as well. Because they're a major part of the problem while we keep selling our players on the cheap. Trossard, even with a year left, if that was Chelsea, they would have got 10, 15 mil more. All the other teams in the Prem would have got more money. We know it. Liverpool would. 2026, going on to 2027, and our highest sell is basically tied with the Ox and Iwobi with 40 million. It's a disgrace, bruv. And that was around the time of Raul Sanelli, bruv. The same guy that bought Nico Pepe for 72 million. Just saying, bruv. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a fucking bitch? Argentina like to fight in both sports, rugby and... Yeah. The difference is they're better in football now, but their rugby team, they're they're more respectful in it. Their fans are a million times more respectful in rugby compared to football. We know why. We know exactly why, and they get it right. They can get to a Rugby World Cup final. Ireland haven't even got to a semi final, but they need to get rid of Andy Farrell. He got exposed down under um, last summer with the Lions tour, picking his son and all that bullshit. Yeah, and people have figured out his system already. You know, he was a very good top tier manager, top class manager, but now he's just a good manager, good coach. Um, Time to look elsewhere, step down. You've won in Europe, you've won Six Nations Championships titles. I think he's won at least one Grand Slam in his tenure as Ireland head coach. This is a new crop of Irish players as well. You've got to do what you've got to do in it, but your time is done. As for Bummy Ass Borthwick, I know we battered Fiji, but we lost to the Box and it should have been by more. I thought we would have got an absolute fucking pasting, but we didn't. Just goes to show how much of a bitch he fucking is. Bummy Ass Borthwick, you need to get the fuck out of Twickenham, bruv. You need to get the fuck out of the RFU. Leave the job. You ain't fucking good enough. And if it wasn't for Wales beating Italy, we would have finished bottom of the Six Nations for the first time in our history. Not even Stuart Lancaster was that bad. But anyway, I digress. I digress on that. I'll end it with this when it comes to when we played France, because the England-Argentina game, we parked the bus. We didn't bother attacking. It's on Tommy Tooks, bruv. He fucked it up. Fraud watch. You know the drill. When it comes to the England-France game, dead rubber. Scored 6 goals. Saka scored a hat-trick. Is what it is. And, yeah, more so in the second half, very much end-to-end, bruv. But if we were playing France in the final, so let's say we beat Argentina and France beat Spain, France would have battered us, bruv. No, we are a no-pressure nation, plucky losers, all excuse, and no fucking accountability. Best believe that. That basically just sums up England in a nutshell, especially in football. Even in rugby, it's pretty much the same to a certain degree. Do you want to see Tommy Tooks? Fuck no, bruv. After this tournament, mother fuck no. Not happening. Let's say we bring Tommy Tooks in right here, right now, Fatboy Slim settings. Yeah. He won't get rid of Madueke, bruv. He'll find a way to play him as much as Arteta has done, if not more, bruv. That guy as a coach, mad questionable, bruv. Mad questionable, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not hearing that shit. I'm not hearing that shit. But here's what I'm going to do, yeah? Just give me a sec. So I'm probably going to put out the link. Yeah. I'm going to put out the link. So if anyone wants to join, you know the deal, people. Mic, camera, and all that shit. And if you don't have a mic, that's fine. If you use the standard laptop, Mac, phone, that's cool. But yeah. Oh yeah, shit. Madueke will still be here. Yeah, with Tommy Tooks. Got to think about these things, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, right? Do you know what I mean? It's just like we need to get them scrubs. We need to get them bums. TLC settings, no scrubs and all of that, yeah? Out the fucking door, out of London Colney, bruv. Don't hit your head on the way out and all of them things there. Do you know what I mean? That's what it's got to be. Because let's be real, right? England, yeah, as a nation, Premier League national team, right? We got the players to compete at the highest level. I know we're not the best, definitely not technically, but we've got enough to win a Euros for sure. But even at least get to a World Cup final and try and win that. But seeing what Spain done tonight, and they weren't at their best. They weren't great, but they didn't have to be. They had their moments, of course, but even then, not being great, they still schooled Argentina. Imagine if that was us, bruv. That would have been like 3-4-0, bruv. Even with us like parking the bus, because you know Tommy Toots was gonna stink out that final. Scaloni did it, was doing a prime time Arteta, bruv, trying to super duper park that bus, innit? Long ball with only Leo Messi up front towards the end as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. To be honest, Spain should have won by 2 or 3. The Nico Williams goal should have stood. That was never a foul. But again, infantile strikes again and all that bullshit. Do you know what I mean? So you have that. And what's his face? You got Ferran Torres' second goal. The first one was great. You know, I still don't rate him, but, you know, for whatever reason, he just decided to turn up when it mattered. And you can never knock that, innit? Because he'll be telling his kids that, he'll be telling his grandkids that. And to think he played for Man City at one point in time and he still plays for Barca. Funny how modern football works out. Nico Williams could have had a couple of goals. Mikel Merino, that header, bruv, should have scored. You know what? Fuck it being 2-3-0. It could have been 4 or 5, bruv. Like, after 90 minutes, I think Spain had like 16 shots and Argentina had none, bruv. And I think 11 of them were on target or some shit. It's just like, they didn't have a fucking prayer when it comes to just straight up pure technicality. Do you know what I'm saying? Argentina clearly lacked the disciplina and the vicinatina, but their heads were gone, mate. Paredes, like I mentioned earlier, should have been sent off. It's a goddamn miracle that he stayed on the pitch and then got sent off once the final whistle blew. I mean, that is certified dickhead behaviour, but, you know, is anyone surprised? Not me, but... fucking hell. I'm curious which centre-back we now sign after Saliba's out for 5 months. He'll be out for longer than that, mate. Best believe. Don't want no concert or Lacroix. Lacroix's Timu, Saliba. To be honest, would you rather have Lacroix for like 50 odd million, give or take, or would you rather take John Stones on a free? Because I'm going to be real, at centre-back, I'd rather Lacroix. Because the truth of the matter is, we need to sell a lot more players anyway. Trossard is not enough. We need to get rid of Martinelli. We need to get rid of Madueke. Loan him and then bin his bomber Clark, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Pussy Clark, Ross Clark, business, bruv. Ill behaviour and all of them ones there. Do you know what I mean? We need Gibraltar guard. We need Shai Havertz out. Gabriel Jesus, he has to go. And not even U58 can defend him. I know you got him as his profile pick, but once he goes, you're going to have to change that shit one way or the other. I don't care if he's a 2-3 time Premier League winner with City and Arsenal. Don't care. Don't care. That's the name of the game, bruv. Who else should I get rid of? I think Saka has one more year. If we say anything like we've done this season or worse, needs to be sold in the summer, next summer. Because I really don't see how this guy improves. And to be honest, he shouldn't be playing anyway. This manager needs to rest our players now. I don't want to see nothing but walking around the pitch, playing 1-2 touch, working on technical aspects of the game, just basically ball control, passing. I wouldn't even do anything defensive, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Fuck the shapes, fuck this, fuck that. Do you know what I mean? Could do that a week or two uh before the season starts. But keep that shit mild, very light. Nothing, no standard procedure, and definitely nothing heavy, bruv. No heavy ass pre-season training because this manager here is a fucking psychopath. He can't be running players into the ground this season because he's not going to get the money that he got last season. We need to sell well. And when you start spending big and you don't sell well, that's when it becomes an issue. When you were never really the big spenders and you didn't sell well, as long as you got Champions League on a regular basis, it's like we're fine. But again, with PSR and all that shit, even with it being relaxed for this season, we still got major issues, bro. Ground control to major time and all that shit. Do you know what I'm saying? So fix up, look sharp, and Andrea Berta, mate, yeah, you need to fix up real quick, bruv, because this is not on. This transfer window for Arsenal Football Club has been nothing short of fucking abysmal, bruv. Did you see that Trump wanted to join in the Spain celebrations? Yeah. He's got to be one of the biggest trolls on the planet. I swear, bruv. I swear. It is what it is. But me, you see me? Can't you see me? I'm just chilling, bruv. Because football has won. P&P has been fully exposed. It won't be too long before P&P is en la basura, bruv. If you want to be an athlete, go represent your nation of choice in the Olympics, bruv. Go win a gold medal. Better yet, go win a silver and bronze and fucking lap that shit up. You could do that all you want for all I care. When it comes to football, it's win and win with style or get fucked. This is Arsenal Football Club. Premier League holders. Going into this season as campioles and all that shit, yeah? We not only have to play better football, we've got to rest our players. We've got to get rid of the deadwood, keep Ethan, keep Miles Lewis Skelly, and keep Dowman. I have serious doubts if we keep Ethan. And I have a feeling this manager's going to keep playing Madueke here and there. I wouldn't be surprised if he plays from the start of the season to the rest of the year, pretty much, to give Saka a rest. And then you're going to see Wagwan in it. We'll end up being 5th, 6th, maybe even lower. Basically worse than Liverpool. And then the title is done. And to be perfectly honest, even if he wins the League Cup next season, I still want him gone, bruv. The only way he stays, in my book, is if we win the Champions League and also retain the title as well on top of that. If you win the spicy double, win the League of the Champs, or just win the champs, you can have another year, bruv. You can have another year. As long the conditions are, though, you can only stay for another year as long as you not only do that, but keep the players fit and healthy, get rid of the scrubs, get rid of Havertz, get rid of I don't want to see Jesus in the squad this season. Like, why? If you're not playing these players, why the fuck are they on top dollar? We're not a retirement home, bro. And the Premier League will cut out all of that nonsense that we've been doing last season, this season just gone. You know, the time wasting, the corners, the throw-ins. the diving, etc. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all that shit's gonna go, bro. You know it, and I know it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just one of them ones, isn't it? That is where we are right now. That is exactly where we are. But ultimately, fair play to the Spanish, restored faith in football. Yes, Lamine Yamal didn't have a great tournament, neither did Pedri. Although I think when Pedri came on, he had his best game of the tournament. Definitely changed the game. Dani Olmo was brilliant. Rodri, I would say rightly so, player of the tournament. Oh, but apparently he's washed. He's finished, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? That's not what I was seeing out there. And that's for damn sure, people. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Link is still there for anyone that wants to join. We've had 10 live peak viewers, currently at 9. So make sure you keep smashing them likes, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell so you will never ever miss when I go live and direct in full effect. Or when I upload the next video, best believe that. I'm chilling, bruv. Oh, I'm definitely chilling. Very good mood. Yes, the final was great. Got a bit of grub. Nice bit of desperado. Taking my time with that one. But, yeah. It is what it is, isn't it? It is what it fucking is, cunts. And also, you got to bear in mind as well, when it comes to France, they had Ryan Cherky starting that game last night. Imagine if he started the semis, bruv. Imagine him in the Euros in a couple of years' time, bruv, with Zizou at the helm. France are going to be looking mad dangerous and scary, bruv, because there's going to be no more Leo Messi for the next tournament. Cristiano won't make it. I have a feeling the Euros will probably be his last one. Portugal will have a chance, but I don't think they'll win it. I really don't think they'll win it. I'll be amazed if they do. But it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. Trying to chase that 1,000 goals and also becoming the oldest Euros winner. It is what it is, right? But hey, what do we know? I'm just at that point with football where I know it's not going to get to the levels anywhere near of what I used to watch when I was a kid, like 20 odd years ago, give or take. But we've got to start seeing some tech now, and not just from Spain. Leo Messi's out the door. Neymar's done. Cristiano's been done, bruv. It's about Lamine, the dream, Yamal, bruv. Now he's a World Cup. Imagine if Barca win the champs next season, this upcoming season, yeah. He will have completed football before he's 20, bruv. And that's fucking insane. And that's fucking insane when you really think about it. You know, and we'll be here for it. We'll all be here for it. We will be there. More than you believe. More than you believe. Best believe that. But I'm not going to lie. I'm glad the World Cup's over. It's been a decent tournament. Better than what I thought it would be, but 4 years' time, Portugal, Spain, and Morocco back to regular scheduling. Do you know what I'm saying? Portugal's same time as UK. So, and I think the final is going to be played in Spain. I think it'll be Madrid or Barca. I have a feeling it'll be the Bernabeu, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Either that or the new camp. Because bearing in mind, right, bear in mind, Barca hosted the '92 Olympics. They've hosted, was it the '99 Champions League final and shit. It might go to Madrid, probably will, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Do you know what I'm saying? I believe the Euros final in 2 years' time is going to be at Wembley, like it was in 2021. Technically, if it wasn't for COVID, it would be 2020, but it is what it is with that. And yeah, can't fucking complain now, can we? Can't fucking complain. There's a lot to look forward to. But the problem is when it comes to the Arsenal, right? We've probably had, alongside Liverpool, the worst transfer window at the moment. Now there's no excuses. Now we need to be getting them players like Fabio Vieira, Reece Nelson, who's still on our books, out the fucking door. Keep Ethan, keep Miles Lewis Skelly, keep Max Diamond. Get rid of Martinelli. Get rid of Madueke, the brave little toaster. Get rid of Havertz. Get rid of Jesus. Get rid of Odegaard. If we can, get rid of Calafiore, Ben White. I would personally get rid of Kepa. You know, having what's his face, Meslier, is like third choice. I'm not hearing that shit. I'm not hearing that shit. So yeah, it is what it is. Big up, man, like Jam Boy, bruv. You know, hope you're having a good time with your family and that. I know you couldn't make a DJB stream, so yeah, it is what it is. Can't stay off to bed. Yeah. It's Monday now anyway, so up for work and all of them things there. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll probably go on for another 5 to 10 minutes. If anyone wants to jump on, I'll make it a bit longer. If not, I'll leave it there. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it is late and I'm not planning on staying up that much later. But yeah, 7-8 live viewers. Can't complain. It's been long overdue as well. It has been long overdue. There will be more content in the summer. I'll be doing some other things. If you saw the post that I created this morning, very early this morning, basically got some zombies content as well that I'm gonna try and upload to YouTube and all of that. It will probably be 2 parts, but I'll try and merge it into one if possible. What I'll probably end up doing is just save the videos on my hard drive from the PS5, bring it onto here, and then just take it from there. Take it from there. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's where we're at. You know, Spain lifting the World Cup. They deserved it. Leo Messi crying because he knows it's the end with him in Argentina. Over 20 years of service, great fucking service. 3 World Cup finals, won one of them. Cristiano ain't even been in 1 World Cup final. And this is still some man's and women's goats, bruv. The kids are starting to wake up. But to be perfectly honest, the kids might be looking to Lamine Yamal, maybe Michael Elise and all that. Ryan Cherky. I know Michael Elise is a bit older, but Lamine Yamal, Ryan Cherky, Mbappe, like even though he's got elite mindset, technically, like we've even seen it at this tournament, it's just like he's not it like that. He should be playing out on the left, doing his thing, and slapping the ball into top or bottom bins. That's what he needs to be doing, because other than that, he ain't doing it for me. But We shall see. We shall see. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna leave it at that, people. Um, Not a super long stream, but hey, it is what it is. I appreciate everyone tuning in as always. As I always say, always a pleasure, never a chore. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you will never, ever, ever miss when I go live and direct and in full effect, or will upload the next video. Best believe that, bruv. Stay safe, stay true to yourself, be authentic, keep it real as always. All the best. Have a great fucking week. You know, if you've got holidays planned in the next week or two, enjoy it. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up Quadra as well. Absolute G. Putting in the work. Of course, make sure you smash them likes and subscribe. And yeah, heads up. On to the next. Um, I think the next uploads will be the zombies content, but the next stream I'll do, it will be at some point next week. I don't know what day, but it will be basically it will be Arsenal content, transfers, what I think we need to do. I might get a couple of guests on as well to chat plans for this upcoming season, who we need to sell, who we need to bring in, and all that. So I'm thinking Gianni, Jamboy, if he's able to make it, one of the evenings after work and all of that. I will. I'll speak to you guys about it. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll drop a message and all that shit. So yeah, don't worry about that. We'll do it at a time that's best convenient for you guys because I really want to get other perspectives as well as my own. So yeah, that's how I'm moving. But yeah, I think it's about that time, people, that we leave it at that. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.